The signaling pathway of serotonin. Serotonin is a signaling protein that is released from the RAF nuclei in the midline of the brainstem. It can also be found in the enterochromaffin cells of the epithelium lining the lumen of the digestive tract. Although it is mainly released from the brainstem, and about 80% of serotonin is located in the gut. It is a paracrine signal pathway, which means that it is a signal from cell to cell or to nearby cells. The central nervous system is an example of this. Serotonin affects mood in a very complex way. It also controls sleep and alertness, anxiety, depression, and many other things. The monoamine neurotransmitter serotonin is synthesized from L-tryptophan. By adding a hydroxyl group, L-tryptophan is converted into 5-hydroxytryptophan. Then the enzyme aromatic L-amino acid decarboxylase takes away a carboxyl group to form 5-hydroxytryptamine or serotonin. This all takes place in the presynaptic vesicle of the presynaptic neurons. Serotonin is removed from the synaptic cleft by a transport protein called the serotonin transporter. Then it binds to the receptors of the postsynaptic neuron. There are 7 different types of 5-HT receptors and 14 subtypes. These are ranging from the 5-HT receptors to the 5-HT7 receptors. There are all G protein receptors except the 5-HT3 receptor, which is a ligand-gated ion channel. The serotonin protein binds to the receptor, then the receptor goes through a transformational change. This activates a cytoplasmic signal that changes GDP molecules into GTP, which activates the G protein, which releases from the receptor protein. This activates an enzyme called adenylyl cyclase, which converts ATP into CAMP. This acts as a secondary messenger, sending messages to the interior part of the cell. This leads to a phosphorylated kinase and leads to amplification of the signal. Once amplified, it causes a change of electrical state in the cell, which inhibits the cell to balance excessive excitatory neurotransmitters. For example, when someone is angry, anxious, or stressed out, serotonin is released from the presynaptic neuron to send a signal that is used to calm those emotions and make you feel more under control. Too much serotonin in the bloodstream can lead to some mild severe symptoms, including shivering, diarrhea, muscle rigidity, fever, and seizures. A lack of serotonin contributes to negative effects on mental health, including anxiety and depression. Something I did not know until this project is that chocolate can help increase serotonin levels, so this guy from SpongeBob must have had pretty low serotonin levels. When this chemical signal is blocked, it leads to serotonin syndrome. Symptoms include agitation, confusion, restlessness, excitement, and an altered mental state. Luckily, there are certain drugs people can take, like Prozac and Zoloft, which help with the chemical signaling process of serotonin. These are known as SSRIs, or selective